What's going on, YouTube? This is Sports Gaming 1, and our 2016 Big Ten tournament continues here with round 2 in the Big Ten East. This is NCAA Football 14 with the updated rosters for the 2016 season. That's why we call it NCAA Football 17. Some intriguing matchups in this episode. Penn State versus Maryland. Who will win that one? Maryland looked really good against Indiana. First look at Penn State from that season. And then Michigan and Ohio State. Michigan survives against Michigan State. Ohio State won easily against Rutgers. That game was not close at all. So this is going to be two really fun matchups, I think. Penn State, they won the Big Ten this season, but Ohio State was arguably the best team. They're coming for some revenge. We'll see if they can get it done. But first they have to beat Michigan, a team that almost got into the playoffs until they had a couple of losses late in the season. But that's the updated bracket. Let's go ahead and get it started now with Maryland versus Penn State. You can see overall for these two teams in this game, both 83 overall. So it's not like Penn State is a big favorite here. Early on, going to the screen pass, it's Ty Johnson. And look at him go. The speed gets him out near the 45-yard line. Maryland looking to strike first. Hills finds his man, and look at that pass. Finds his man. He's down around the 20-yard line, and Maryland is in business. Here comes Ty Johnson from just 4 yards out, runs it in, and Maryland looking to pull off the upset. They go up early. Now Penn State with the ball. Trace McSorley, all kinds of running room. He's going to take off, pick up the first down, knocked out of bounds around the 12. And then on second down 11, it's McSorley again. He really starts using his legs, and he gets a touchdown for Penn State. They tied up at 7. Now into the second quarter, trying to set up the screen on third down and 10. And Penn State's defense, they really stepped up. I mean, they took it to another notch here. Saquon Barkley on the next drive runs it in for the touchdown. And Penn State really grabbed the momentum. Here we go, second down and 4. Hills, look at this. He's sacked again. The pressure just really ramped up by this Penn State defense. And Maryland just didn't really have an answer. As you see Barkley from a yard out, that would make it 21-7. Later on, 27-14. Maryland trying to come back. They would get the touchdown here. That would make it a 6-point ball game. We tried to get the onside kick for them and did not get it. So it looked like Penn State would be able to run out the clock, but we turned it over to the computer because I don't want to be the one to decide who wins these games at the end of the game. And Penn State converts on third down and 4. If Maryland had come up with a stop, they could have gotten the ball back and had a chance to maybe pull off the upset, but they just did not get it done. And Penn State wins it 27-21. Really felt like Penn State controlled the game. After they got that first touchdown and tied it up, they kind of dominated this game, especially with their defense. But Maryland did come back. They made it interesting. But at the end of the day, it's going to be Penn State moving on to the semifinals, and they are guaranteed a point in our NCAA Football GOAT Cup. So now we have Michigan versus Ohio State. And, of course, the big rivalry game here should be a lot of fun. Ohio State won in a thriller in real life this year. So here comes JT Barrett. He is taken down for the sack. This was the first drive of the game. Trying the long field goal here for Ohio State, and it is good, barely. And then what happened with Michigan? 4th down and 2. We're going to go for it here. Looking to just run the ball right at him. And it is Smith, and he picks up the first down. Impressive run there. But then on 3rd down and 4, Michigan trying to convert, finds his man, and he's hit just a yard short. Decided to go field goal here to tie the game up since we already went for it on 4th down once. And this is what happened. Field goal is up, and it's no good. I totally missed this field goal. Is this a sign of things to come for Michigan? Well, because this is such a big game, I played the first quarter. I played one drive with each team. Then we decided to just turn it on over to the computer, and we'll see what happens here as Michigan takes on Ohio State.
The pass results in a first down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on first down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting the run, and then they end up with another first down.
Straight run, and he's brought down in the backfield.
You keep gaining negative yards, and you put yourself in a position of having to make bigger and bigger plays. Puts a lot of pressure on that quarterback.
From their own 45-yard line, it's 2nd down. Ohio State has a 3-point lead. Pulls it in and stopped in his tracks with that tackle.
Number 42, technical at the 47-yard line. Third down.
Set. Down. Blue 42. Blue 42.
Caught out in the open. He goes out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Fourth down.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here.
Mike 42. Mike 42.
Nice run there. Slings it to his tight end, but he drops it. From the 41-yard line. Second down.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Set. 10-19.
Loss of 2 by the halfback.
That's a loss of 2 yards on the play. That makes it 3rd and 11.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Here we go. Deep. All day. Defense.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
Set.
Deep ball, laying it out there. It's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
They looked awesome on that play. A well-thrown football and a great effort to get the ball into the end zone.
And he converts the extra point. So that's an 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they put up 7 points. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. He's to the 20. And he's taken down at the 32-yard line. You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead. And on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. He's to the 40. He's tackled at the 46.
That's a gain of 14 yards on the play.
From their own 46-yard line. First down.
Mike 5. Mike 5. Motion.
Catches it, and that's all.
These short, effective passes are going to help the quarterback's confidence.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Knocked out of bounds around the 45-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
This crowd can really be intimidating for an opposing team. Here he goes. Brought down at the 28.
There's a reason why defenses hate playing against teams that run the option well. It's so unpredictable. That time they couldn't defend it properly, and they gave up a first down.
From the 28-yard line, it's first down.
Mike 5. Mike 5. Mike 5. Flag 68.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
Gaining 5 on the play. That brings him 2nd and 5.
Man left. Man left. Four down. Fires the mic. Here we go. 59.
They'll drop him for a loss. So the halfback loses about 2 on the run.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down. Always a noisy place to play and tough on the offense. Slings it. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. They try to get a head start there.
False start, offense.
It's so tough to move the ball forward. Even a 5-yard setback can do damage to a drive.
Fourth down. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempt. He gets it up, and it's long enough. And he nails the long field goal. Michigan is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 20. He's taken down at the 20-yard line. Both offenses have played it pretty close to the best so far this one.
Yeah, because they've been so conservative, it's made it pretty easy for both of these defenses to be pretty dominant. Let's see an offense open it up and take a few chances.
The offense will be hoping they can move the ball as well as they did on their last drive.
I think the defense right now is just sitting back on their heels. They're allowing the offense to kind of dictate things to them. And the one thing is that any defensive coordinator would tell you in the country, you have to be the one trying to dictate things to the offense. So change it up. Try something different. If it's not working, you can't continue to sit back on your heels.
Ohio State is up by a touchdown. And he throws right away. Hauls it in as he's pushed out of bounds. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 50-yard line. They come out in a 5-wide set. And he's taken down at about the 37-yard line.
The middle linebacker came on a blitz, which can be very disruptive. Sometimes a quarterback will get happy feet when they see that coming. But not this guy. He's very composed and can deliver under a pass rush.
They got a man. He can't complete the play.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it
From the 37-yard line. Second down. And they're going to put 6 DBs on the field to counter that 5-receiver look. He's knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
He might have a chance. And he tackles him hard at the 17-yard line.
You talk about a dual-threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
First and 10. Ball on the 17. He's hit and taken down.
That makes it first and goal.
Quick release. Oh, had it knocked down.
You never know what will happen when the ball ricochets like that. Good effort by the defender.
It's the 9th play of the drive. Ohio State is up a score. He's scrambling. Gets it out quickly. And down he goes at the 2-yard line.
Gaining 4 yards. That makes it third and goal.
Set. Oklahoma. Motion, motion, pump, 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 pump. Pump, pump, pump. Higher, higher.
Looks to the end zone and it's caught. Touchdown. And so he found his receiver for the score.
And the closer you get to the end zone, the more difficult it becomes to throw the football because the field becomes much smaller to work with. but they did a very nice job there to come up with the touchdown.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 10-play, 82-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result.
Brad, I love these kind of drives. They're old school, grind it out and earn the yards and just rip the heart right out of that defense.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Bruce Davis, David Pollack here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. So far, so good for both offenses in terms of taking care of the football, but now the defenses are ramping up the sense of urgency in terms of trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Absolutely. You got to find Reese. These ball hawks on defense, they need to find the football. They need to make some big plays, create some turnovers. How about using that hit stick a little bit? How about knocking somebody silly and making them drop the football? I mean, defense's #1 priority is trying to turn the football over, try to make a big explosive play for your offense so they can do more damage and they can take the ball down the field. So those ball hawks need to show themselves in the second half.
That's it for us here in the studio. What are you going to do in the second half while the game's going on?
Yeah, I'm going to kick back and watch all these monitors.
We'll keep you up to date on everything going on around the country right now. Time for the second half with Brad and Kurt.
All right, Reese, David, thanks, guys. Just about set to start the third quarter. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 27.
Kickoff returns 27 yards.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. There was some movement on the line.
False start, offense.
That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they can just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. And they make the stop right around the 22-yard line. Nowhere to go on the delay.
That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
And he has it on the corner. Tackle made at about the 31.
Gain of 9 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Really a tough spot for an offense to be in against this crowd in this stadium. And he just gets rid of it.
Boy, that hurts the offense to have to go 3 and out. They're going to have to think about how to get something going the next time they come out.
Wilson is back deep to return. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line.
Returns for a gain of 10 yards.
So they're just about set to get the game going again.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Hey, D-line. Down. Blue 14.
Dives, and he's down.
That'll move the chains for another Ohio State. First down.
Blue 19. Blue 19.
He fights forward to about the 46.
No gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Hey, say, 10 to there. Hold there.
They'll bring him down at the 40-yard line.
There are a lot of players in the college game that can make something happen when the blocking breaks down. But when it's that bad, I don't care who you are, you're going down for a loss.
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 44.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Down.
And he is drilled at the 30-yard line.
Boy, Brad, that was a big hit on the quarterback. I'm going to be interested to see how he responds from this hit and whether or not he comes after his offensive lineman and challenges them to start playing a little bit better.
At After the sack, it's now 4th and long. They've got 10 guys up. They're coming after the kick. And this one is a beauty. Brought down at the 34-yard line. You know they'd like to do something a little more than they did on their last drive when they had to punt the ball away.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
He gets rid of this one.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
And he's tackled right around the 42-yard line.
McMillan with the tackle at the 42-yard line.
It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. Becoming the 12th man, the crowd is always into it here. Tackled after a decent pickup.
Gain of 6 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Man left, man left. 3 down. Check three.
And he hits him hard at the 41.
That's a loss of 7 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 1.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long. The lineman got a little ahead of the snap count. Here's the call.
False start. Offense.
Sometimes what happens on a false start is a lineman will see movement on the other side of the ball and be coaxed into jumping early.
That's a great tackle at the 41-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play.
Here's a safe play hitting the underneath receiver, but it's a nice gain of 5.
And now they're faced with another 3rd and long as they try to convert and move those chains again. It's arguably the loudest crowd in the nation, and they are turning it up a notch. Here they come. Fires in a hurry. Interception. He's taken down at about the 49.
I really like this corner's ability to read the play. He shows very good football smarts and pretty good hands, too.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49. Has some daylight. Nice run, and he's brought down.
Gain of 6 on the ball. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Blue 19. Blue 19.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. And a quick throw. Tackle at the 33.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That brings him 2nd and 5.
Flips it, middle to the running back. And he's tackled in the open field. Quick throw. Now it's 1st and goal as he's knocked out after a nice gain.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Tackle after a decent run up the gut.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That brings him 2nd and goal.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, check my 46. Check my
And he tacks on the extra point. So that's a 7. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 45.
Double tight, double tight. Go down, go down. 86, 19.
Throws out to the running back, no good. That's 3 down and 1 to go. The Buckeyes with a 3-touchdown advantage. Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action.
3 down. Like 5.
Got his man, can't tack on any yardage. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 45. You expect this every time you're here, and you're never disappointed. This crowd is amazing. Throws complete, and he's hit right away. It'll be short of the 1st after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
They're crowding the line. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield. And they'll take over on downs.
The offense tried to run right by him with the counter play, but the defense was there to make the stop.
So that stop on 4th down would end any hope that Michigan had of coming back in this game. Ohio State wins it 24-3. Michigan's offense just really could not do anything in this game. And now we get the rematch, Ohio State versus Penn State. Of course, that was the game that cost Ohio State the Big Ten championship game, or a chance in the Big Ten championship game, and Penn State moved on. So we will see what happens now as those two teams advance. On the other side of the bracket, in our next episode, it'll be Wisconsin versus Northwestern, and then Nebraska versus an upset-minded Purdue team that has already beaten Iowa. So we'll see if they can keep that going, or if Nebraska can get to the semifinals. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more here on the Sports Gaming 1 YouTube channel.